Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, and in this video I'm going to talk about rewards for becoming a patron to the Nickabenson Patreon. The Nickabenson Patreon is essentially our Patreon page where you're able to support the content that you love on the Nickabenson channel by giving so much money a month, depending on what tier you pick, in order to help support the channel. Essentially, it's like a paid subscription for the Nickabenson channel, but you don't need to become a patron if you want to support the channel. Simply watching the videos, smashing that like button, clicking on ads is a way in order to help support the content that you love on the Nickabenson channel. But if you'd like to become a patron, there are incentives and rewards for you doing so, and I'll be going over those now. This is not a very organized video, so don't think this has been well rehearsed or anything. And I'm also creating these rewards more or less moments before making the video, so the ideas are still fresh, but they're also still tuning. So in the middle of the video I may say, hey, why not it also have this bonus to it, and then just add something to the reward like mid-video. So exclusive voters are people who give $1 a month to the Patreon. Essentially, we'll have exclusive voters fan polls. So for every $10 a month that I'm receiving through Patreon, I'll do an exclusive voter fan poll. Let's say I'm making $60 a month on Patreon. That would mean that 6 times a month I would do an exclusive voter fan poll kind of thing. Let's say I had $1,000 dollars that I was making on Patreon a month, right? Then that would be 100 exclusive voter fan polls. So that's pretty ridiculous, the amount of fan polls that would be. But I imagine that the more Patreon support I would get over time, the more people I would have to help me do fan polls. So it wouldn't be me by myself doing 100 exclusive voter fan polls. Now you may be wondering, what is an exclusive voter fan poll, since I keep mentioning them. The idea is that if you give $1 a month to the Patreon, then you will be able to enter an exclusive fan poll that's only available to Patreon patrons. So Patreon patrons will be able to vote for what I do next on the stream, and people who just watch the channel in general will not be able to participate in that vote. I also would like exclusive voters to know that you will have 3 votes if you like a fan poll video, versus a normal viewer who gets 2 votes if they like a fan poll video. So essentially how fan polls work is you vote for what you'd like to see on the stream in the live chat of the fan poll, and then you like the video in order to gain an additional vote. If you're a patron, you automatically get an additional vote regardless of whether or not you like, and then if you like the video, you get 3 votes. So those are all the benefits that you get if you give $1 a month. If you give $5 a month, you enter the Page Master Book Club. So I've been writing ebooks rather regularly recently. So what I would like to do is, I'd like to make it where, with your email, I would need your email for this one in particular, send you whatever ebook I'm currently working on that month, hopefully like the finished ebook. My ebooks are normally around 24 pages or so long, so they're not very thick, but I do them on a variety of subjects, and I'll actually start doing fan polls for, hey, I have a few ideas for what I want to do for my next book, which one should I pick for the one that I work on for this month, and you all vote for what you'd like to see. Some members of the Page Master Book Club would just get a free PDF version of whatever book I'm working on for that month, and normally these books sell on Amazon, where people actually would buy them, and they come in paperback versions and stuff like that. But if you're a member of the Page Master Book Club, you simply get the books, I wouldn't say for free, because you do the $5 a month thing. It kind of makes it where it's a subscription service for the books, essentially, how that reward tier works, but you also get everything from the previous reward tier. So you're an exclusive voter, and you're a member of the Page Master Book Club. So you get a book from your boy every month, and you get exclusive voter rights on exclusive voters fan polls, as well as additional voter rights on normal fan polls. $10 reward, you get shout out rights. So you get all the previous rewards mentioned, and you also get shout out for days. So essentially, I will shout out your name at the end of my videos. So if I had a whole bunch of $10 rewards, right? Like a whole bunch of people were like, yeah, um, and are a part of the $10 tier, then I would either read all of your names, which for a really long time, I imagine that's what I'd do. Even if it was like 30 people, I imagine I would read all of your names at the end of a video. But eventually, I would hit a point where it would be like, and here's a graphic on screen that has all your names. It'll eventually hit a point where I can't read everybody. But I'll try to read most people until it gets out of hand. For the shout out rights. Next, the $20 reward tier. You control the action with 3 exclamation points. You get all the previous rewards, and once a month, you straight up just pick what I do for a stream. Like that. That's how that one works. So instead of it being a fan poll where everyone's voting for what they would like to see, if you're donating $20 a month to me, I feel like you have that like solid support where you have the right to at least once a month see what you want to see. To me, it doesn't make sense that if you're donating $20 a month to something that you just are unable to see the content that you're like paying for. You know what I mean? Let's say you're a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh videos, but I'm doing a bunch of like Pocket Morty videos. You know, you at least deserve that one Yu-Gi-Oh video a month if like what you're here for is a Yu-Gi-Oh video kind of thing. So that's essentially the idea behind the $20 reward tier, and those are all the tiers. So you have the $1 reward tier for exclusive voters, you have the $5 reward tier for the Page Masters Book Club, you have the $10 reward tier for shoutout rights, and then you have the $20 reward tier for you control the action. So those are all the rewards that we currently have set up. That doesn't mean that the Patreon won't have additional rewards in the future. Also, I'd love to hear from you all. How would you have done these reward tiers? What do you think would be different? If you wanted to add an additional reward tier, what would it be? Tell me in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and you can help support your boy if you would like to via Patreon or just by clicking a few advertisements if they happen to appear. Thank you kindly, and thank you once again for watching. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.